Hello and welcome. Today's flow is going to be a gentle 30-minute flow gearing towards neck and shoulder pain. So if you've got any of those issues, maybe a poor night's sleep or maybe an activity you did yesterday that's irritated your neck, we will work to stretch it out to make it feel much, much better. So let's begin in a child's pose. Keeping the spine long, we bring the knees wide, extend the arms forward. Lengthening through the spine, we rest the forehead down. Starting to fire up those deep belly breaths, inhaling through the nose. Keeping the mouth closed, we exhale through the nose as well. Inhale, elongate the breath. Exhale it out. One more inhale. Exhale. Keeping the forehead on the mat, press into the fingertips, tent the palms, lift the elbows, start to squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Let the heart work its way a little closer towards the mat, and then start to rock the body right to left, rolling over the forehead. Some gentle rocking to the body, massaging your third eye, your intuition. Release the hands and the elbows back down to the mat, and then begin to press your way up into a tabletop position. So we walk the hands underneath the shoulders, bring the knees under the hips. Let's move through those cat-cows. Inhale, gaze up, tuck the toes, drop the belly. Exhale, chin to chest, press away. It's just warming up with the spinal flexion and extension, being very gentle with the neck. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest, press away, find that rounding through the upper back. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, round. Let's do one more. Deepest breath. Inhale, fill up, gaze up. We're going to hold it at the top. Press the chin forward to stretch out the throat. And then let's exhale the breath out of the body. Press into the tops of the feet. Bring the chin to the chest. Hold here. Good. Meeting back in tabletop. Let's gaze over the right shoulder. Press the hips to the left. Feeling the stretch through the sternocleidomastoid on the left side. Come back through center. Let's gaze over the left shoulder. Press the hips to the right. Back through center. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. Lower the forehead down. Lift the forehead off the mat. Walk the hands back one handprint. Shift the hips forward. Lower them down. Press into the palms. Lift the gaze. Slowly let the head go. Lean back. Gaze up. Good. Chin to chest. Tuck the toes. Press the hips back to the heels. Forehead comes down to the mat. Inhale, meeting back in tabletop position. Let's extend the right arm high. Gaze at the right thumb. Really open through the chest. Broaden. Inhale. Exhale, start to thread your needle. Walk the left arm forward. Lower the right shoulder down. So being really gentle with the neck if it is irritated today. Slowly start to work the back of the skull towards the mat. You can keep the left hand down on the floor as leverage. You can start to bind it behind the body, catching the right inner thigh. Let's slowly unwind. Plant the left hand, sweep the right arm high, gaze at the right thumb. And then lower the right hand down. Moving onto the left side, extend the left arm high, gaze at the left thumb. Take those big inhales, working the left shoulder back. And then as you exhale, start to walk the right arm forward, lower the left shoulder down. So again here, working the gaze up, keeping the right hand grounded, or you can start to bind it behind you. Unwind, right hand plants, left arm sweeps high, gaze at the left thumb. Left hand comes down, sit the hips back on the heels. Let's sweep the arms up overhead, inhale. Exhale, finding your eagle arms. So the right arm goes under the left arm, and then you're working to touch the palms towards one another. If that is not accessible to you, you can always do side by side or just giving yourself a hug. So right arm underneath, inhale, lift up. And then chin to chest, round. Draw the bind down towards the mat. Chin to chest. Allow the shoulders to open. Inhale, come up. Release the arms, sweep them overhead. And then extend the right arm out and to the right side of the body. Bring the left hand up over towards the right ear as you lean the left ear towards the left shoulder. So that right arm is kind of hovering out in midair. Just slowly exhaling the left ear towards the left shoulder. Good, back through center. Let's inhale the arms overhead. This time, left arm goes under the right arm. So finding the bind, the opposite side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chin to chest, round. Oh, breathe into this opening. Let it feel so nourishing to the body. That separation of the shoulder blades, the tucking of the chin to the chest, letting the head go. Inhale, come up. Release the arms, sweep them overhead. And then as you exhale, hover the left arm down above the floor. Bring the right hand over towards the left ear, leaning the right ear towards the right shoulder. Lift the head back through center, sweep the arms up, inhale. And then bringing the hands through heart center, let's tuck the toes, finding a toe stretch, sit the hips back on the heels. If this is too intense, stay elevated on the knees. Inhale the arms overhead, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another, let the head go. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. Interlace the fingers, flip the grip. Palms are facing up. Draw the belly in, tailbone down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Press the palms away. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chin to chest. Press away. Inhale, lift up. This time, bend the elbows. Drop the head back in the hands. Puff up the chest, elbows open wide. Inhale, come up. Release the arms, cartwheel them up and over, pat out the feet. Walk the arms forward, lowering the chin or the forehead down to the mat for an extended puppy. Nice, let's snake the body through. So you're coming onto your belly, feet or hips width distance apart. Bring the forearms down to the mat and stack the elbows underneath the shoulders. Start to press into the pubic bone, press into the forearms, squeeze the shoulder blades back towards one another, and then lower the chin towards the chest. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades back. Roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. Roll the chin back through center, left ear towards left shoulder. Make your way back through center. Dial the thumbs to point forward as you straighten the elbows, lift the gaze, let the head go. Bend the elbows as you start to lower the chest down. Think about pulling the forehead closer towards the top edge of the mat, finding that length through the spine. Keep the left hand under the left shoulder. Extend the right arm out like a T. Bend the left heel up towards the glute and then step the left foot behind the body. You can keep the left hand on the ground. Or you can start to wrap it behind the back, palm facing out. Just getting a little shoulder stretch. Unwind back through center. This time, right hand comes under the right shoulder. Extend the left arm out like a T. Bend the right heel up towards the glute, and then stepping that right foot behind you. Right hand can stay grounded. You can start to bind it behind the body. Continuing those cycles of breath. If you get one of those glorious spinal little pops, breathe into that. I know it's so satisfying. Come back through center. Plant the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, press the hips back, child's pose, forehead comes down. And let's tuck the toes, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Gaze towards the belly button. Let the head go. If you need to put a bend in the knees, please do so, allowing the spinal cord to lengthen. Because we're always trying to work with the integrity of the spine in mind. Instead of having that rounded back with the heels up and the body weight forward, have the heels up, but press the chest towards the thighs. Gaze towards the belly button. Eventually, the hamstrings will open. You'll find that length. The heels will ground, and then you can work to peel the toes off the mat. Let's shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes again. Good. Then walk the feet out wide to the width of the mat so the hands stay in your down dog, but give yourself a nice wide stance. Maybe you need to walk the hands back a handprint, sending a little more weight back into the heels. Continue to let the head go. Gaze towards the belly button. Start to lean a little bit of weight back, almost so you notice the hands start to drag back towards the body. And then start to bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, finding these lateral little side bends. Straighten the right leg, bend the left knee. Just little side to side hip openings. Keep pressing into the hands. Let's bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, hold it here for a breath. Keep gazing towards the belly button, avoid holding the neck up. Back through center, bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Back through center. Let's walk the hands back to our down dog, and then lift the heels high off the mat. Tiptoe walk the feet up to the hands. Put a deep, generous bend in the knees and let the head go. Gaze towards the belly button. You can grab opposite elbow here. Rock the body side to side. Find that connection of belly to thigh. Now interlace the fingers. Place the palms on the back of the head. Encourage the chin to move in towards the chest. Any rocking or swaying that feels good, anything that ever feels nourishing for the body, please take it. Release the hands to the mat. Interlace the fingers behind the body. Let gravity take the arms over. Beautiful shoulder stretch. Shoulders, neck, it's all connected. Hamstrings. These bodies are beautiful machines. Everything's connected though. So if one thing gets out of alignment, oftentimes the whole body can suffer. So we try to open up everything. Release the hands down to the mat. Put a bend in the knee and just let the shoulders roll forward as you press into the heels. Ragdoll, rise to stand. When you reach the top, stacking the head last, open the palms up so palms are facing forward. Start to activate the body here. Firmly press into all four corners of the feet. Press into the heels. Press into right underneath the big toe, right underneath the pinky toe, the 2 points on the back of the heels. Activate the quadriceps. See what it feels like when you flex them and contract them. Draw the belly in. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart a little taller. And then as you reach the arms out, notice this strong mountain pose, Tadasana, slight lift of the chin. So you're active here, finding that beautiful alignment in your body. Let's inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gaze at the thumbs. And then as you exhale, bring the hands through heart center, maybe bow your head here, close your eyes, having that attitude of thanks, of gratitude. Oftentimes it's diet, it's exercise, but a lot of times people don't think of attitude as being that pillar of health that we need. So always shifting the mind into that positive space, that positive attitude. Your body in this machine, connecting it with your heart and your soul, your spirit. Let's move with that intention. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale as you bend the knees, open the arms and swan dive to a forward fold. Let the body hang here for a beat. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Find a little bit of length through the spine as you draw the crown of the head forward. Hands can be on shins, thighs, or the mat. As you exhale, bend the knees, press into the hands, forehead towards knees. Let's do it again. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, fold forward, forehead towards knees. One more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step or hop the feet back, high straight arm plank, hold here. So gazing towards the top edge of the mat, keeping the spine neutral. Let's lower the knees. Inhale, prepare. And as you exhale, keep the elbows tight by the rib cage as you lower the heart down, keeping the shoulders and the heart in alignment. As you inhale, press in the tops of the feet, lift the gaze up, keeping the elbows tight, press into the hands. Exhale, lower the chin down, tuck the toes, press back. Child's pose, forehead down to the mat. Tuck the toes, straighten the legs, down dog. Good, let's send the right leg high, lifting the left heel off of the mat. Step the right foot forward, lower the left knee down. Inhale the arms up, low crescent lunge. So again, remembering here it's all connected. Hip flexors, hamstrings, head, neck, and shoulders. Whole body works in harmony. So finding that alignment throughout the entirety of the body. Let's shift the weight back, runner stretch. Flex the right toes towards the face. Think about pulling the heart towards the toes, working with a long spine here. Let's shift forward, plant the right foot, tuck the left toes, sweep the arms up, high crescent lunge. Belly's in tight, spine is tall, shoulders away from the ears. Try to avoid them wearing them like earrings. You want to let them cascade down the body. Let's open it up, warrior two. Point the right toes forward, back foot is planted, left quad is anchored. Breathing into it, finding that space where it feels good, where you start to scoot the right foot forward, gazing over the front middle finger. Belly's in tight, tailbone is drawing down. Flip the front palm reverse. Cartwheel the arms down. Plant the hands, step the right foot back. Let's lower the knees, lower the heart. Slow lower. Inhale, pressing the tops of the feet, lift up. Exhale, heart comes down, tuck the toes, press back, child's pose. Tuck the toes, send the hips high, down dog. Send the left leg high. Left foot steps forward. Lower the right knee down. Inhale the arms up. So scoot the left foot a little more forward. You never want the knee projecting over the toes. So if you find that your knee is way more forward than your toes, you'll want to scoot the toes a little closer towards the top of the mat. Protecting our knees. Shift it back, runner stretch. Left toes flex towards the face. Breathing into the hamstrings. That same breath that you set up in your child's pose, continue it throughout your practice. That's an entire limb of yoga. It's just learning how to breathe. We've gotten so accustomed to this short, shallow breathing. It's not good for our mind. We want those long, slow, audible breaths, giving that fresh oxygen to the brain. Shift forward, plant the left foot, tuck the right toes, sweep the arms up, high crescent. Press the back of the right knee out, belly's in. Light between the biceps and the ears. Open it up, warrior two. Gaze over the front middle finger. And then check out that left knee. Notice if it's caving in. We want to open it up towards the pinky toe edge. And again, notice if that knee is protruding way far over the toes. We want to scoot the toes a little more forward, finding more depth through the hips. Flip the front palm, reverse. Bend into the left knee as you reach back. Cartwheel the arms down. Plant the hands, step the left foot back. Chaturanga. Always an option to drop to the knees. Inhale through your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Gaze towards the belly button. Send the right leg high. Lift the left heel off the mat. Step the right foot forward. Lower the left heel down and cartwheel the arms open, warrior two. So find your setup first, and then start to find a little more depth. Press into the feet firmly, draw the belly in. Flip the front palm, reverse. As you reach back, now straighten the right leg. So you're reaching back with strong, straight legs. Lift the torso up, finding our triangle pose. I like to heel toe my left foot in 2 times, but you do what works for you. Activate the quads, draw the belly in, and then reach forward, reach forward, reach forward till you can't reach anymore. Then bring the arms north and south. If you need to use a book or a block or something under the right hand for a little support, you can do that. Ultimately, you want the gaze up at the left thumb, but if that's a little compromising on your neck, you can bring the gaze down to the right big toe. So we're working the crown of the head, drawing it forward, and actively press into the pinky toe edge of the left foot. Feel that opening through the hip. Bring the gaze down, lower the left hand down, step the left foot in, so it's about 3 feet apart from the right foot. Back foot's pointed to 45 degrees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Press into the big toe mound of the right foot. You can work forehead towards knee with a rounded back, or you can work that flat back, pulling the heart towards the toe. You can play around with both, seeing whatever suits you. If you need blocks under the right and left hand here, you can use those, or books, anything you have. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, fold. Good. We're stepping the left foot, bending the left knee behind the right knee, and then lowering it down. So we're in a seated twist. The right knee is up and bent. The left knee is down on the mat. So right foot is over top of the left knee. Let's bring the right hand behind the body. Inhale the left arm up. Bring the left hand to the outside of the knee. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist back. This Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes. Great for wringing out the spine, opening through the shoulders, the neck. Let's counter the pose. Bring the hands over to the left, bow the body, forehead comes down. Inhale, come up. Let's bring the knees together, extend the arms forward, chin to chest, C-curve, roll down the spine. Rock up and down the body 3 times. On that last one, plant the hands, step, hop, walk, or float the feet back, finding your chaturanga. So chest, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Send the left leg high. Left foot steps forward. Lower the right foot. Cartwheel the arms open. Warrior 2. So you're pressing into the feet here, finding that strength through the quads. Opening up the left knee, belly in tight. Reaching fingertip to fingertip. Flip the front palm, reverse. As you reach back, now straighten the left knee. Continue to reach back. Lift the arms up. Setting up for your Trikonasana, triangle. Again, I like to heel toe my right foot in 2 times, but you do you. Activate the quads, turn them on, draw the belly in, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. Then bring the arms north and south. Gazing at the right thumb, if that's okay for your neck. If not, bring the gaze down to the left big toe. Think about letting the right arm pull the torso up a little bit, letting the crown of the head pull forward, and then the left arm still reaching down towards the floor, so you're active through the core here. Feet are firmly pressed into the mat. Now bring the gaze down to the left foot, bring the hands to the sides, step the right foot in for your pyramid pose. Inhale, half lift, press into the big toe mound of the left foot, shift the left hip back as you fold. Either working flat back with chin towards shin or rounded back, forehead towards knee. So inhale, halfway lift. This time lowering the right knee down to the ground behind the left heel. Sit the hips down. You want 2 sits bones flat to the floor, so try not to sit on the right heel. So this time, left knee is bent, right knee on the mat. Left hand plants behind you. Inhale the right arm up. Right elbow on the outside of the knee, twist. Gaze over the left shoulder. Draw the belly in. One more inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist back. Bring the gaze forward. Release the legs, plant the feet, knees are bent. Extend the arms forward, chin to chest, slowly roll down the spine. Hug the knees into the chest, rock the body side to side. Extend the legs up to the sky, placing the hands underneath the hips, letting the feet drain. Close the eyes, open the jaw really wide, stick the tongue out as far as you can towards the chin. And then closing the mouth, just gently roll the head towards the right. Come back through center, gently roll the head to the left. Come back through center. Bend the knees, peace finger bind the big toes or grab the outside edges of the feet, finding a happy baby. So this time bring the chin towards the chest, trying to get the cervical spine, the back of the neck flat to the mat. Use the strength of the arms to work the knees towards the floor and then trying to work the tip of the tailbone towards the mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the right knee hugged in, extend the left leg long. Draw the right knee over towards the left, gaze to the right. Come back through center, hug the knees into the chest. Hug the left knee in, extend the right leg long. Draw the left knee in, bring it over to the right, gaze to the left. Come back through center. Let's butterfly the knees. The soles of the feet can come to touch. You can place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. You can reach the arms overhead, grabbing opposite elbows. Just take a moment to allow the knees to fall open. Maybe you can tuck the shoulder blades a little bit underneath the body, lifting the heart a little higher. Find that softening through the eyes. Unfurrow the brow. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees. Bring the chin to the chest, forehead into the knees. Take a big inhale, squeeze the body tight. Exhale, let it go, Savasana. Legs extend, feet fall away, palms face up. Notice if you hold any tension in the face. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Unclench the teeth. Soften through the eyes. Just let the body melt down. So maybe start to notice if the issues in your neck are coming from emotional traumas, emotional issues, or whether it was just actual physical activity. But whatever it is, I hope that you're able to assess it, to diagnose it, and to find a conclusion. I hope this practice helped you find a little more opening, a little stress relief, and that is my greatest hope is that you find a little more peace, a little more calm, a little tranquility, a little openness. So I hope that you found that. And until we see each other again, have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Bye.